Good evening, everybody. This is Sweat. Very quickly, I want to say thank you. Welcome to all you new subscribers from Machinima Respawn for the season finale of my series, the ABCs and 1-2-3s of Battlefield 3. But let's get to the big news, and that is weapons are being listed right now in the Medal of Honor section of Battlelog. I had a subscriber, one of my Twitter followers, link me this morning, and then in the Works Media, him and I talked about it a good bit before I was able to make this video. And guys, there's just so much information to process. I'm not sure where to begin. There appear to be 24 weapons that you can choose from, but there are 72 different combinations of those weapons. For different forces. They'll have for example, they have the LaRue 5.56 assault rifle for the United States, and then you go further down and it's a different version of the LaRue for, say, the British forces. Or I'm just trying to look at the list right now. There's just so many different options and examples. I don't even know, like I said, I don't know where to begin. For example, the Macmillan CS5, it looks like an assault rifle with an incredibly large optic on it for the United States faction. If you scroll further down and you look at the same Macmillan CS5 weapon on the other factions, like again, Great Britain, for just using that as an example, of Russia, there's so many different choices to choose from. I'm not quite sure where it falls under right now, but it has a much smaller optic. And Jake and I, in the Works and I, were discussing, maybe if you want a different optic, or if you want, a different attachment, you have to play with a different faction. You have to play with a different country's special forces unit. And that may or may not be the case. That all remains to be seen. But it's still some really interesting information. The different weapons list. I mean, the M416, as we all know it in Battlefield 3. It's the HK16, or it's the HK416, or it's the M416, depending on which faction you choose. So there's some really interesting information in Battlelog right now that I really wish I could have more time to examine and to learn a little bit more about. I mean, I just want to sit here and Google all 72 different options of these weapons. I know automatically in the Works said he was disappointed that the M40, and it was just ironic that I was using the M40 for a video today, and all this news came out. But the M40 is noticeably absent from that initial list. But I can't imagine there only being 24 weapons total in the game, even though there are 72 different options of the weapon. If there are, though, that leaves DLC weapons and things like that. So there's still, I'm sure, a lot we can look forward to with this. This is, after all, just the beta. It appears to be just a Battlelog for the beta. All we see from the profiles listed, and I'll link a couple profiles in the description below for you to check out for yourself and see this information for yourself. But I can't imagine that that this is all we'll see in the finished product, just in the beta. So a lot of exciting news to look at, guys, and I'll tell you that what I'm most interested in and what I'm most excited about is, once again, the authenticity. And that's the word that Medal of Honor kept stressing. Not realistic, not realism, authenticity. And that's what I think that's what we're really getting with this, because you can look and see just the look of the images. I mean, just the images, they look authentic. It's like they pulled the real images of the weapons and posted them on this page. Now, exactly how it's all going to work, I have no idea. I cannot tell you how excited I am now for this beta tomorrow. I don't know what this just did, but this just lit a switch, just lit a fire under my ass, basically, because I am so excited about this beta tomorrow. I don't know what just hearing this did, but it definitely has got me pumped. Another example, there is an AK-103. If you use it for the Polish forces, it becomes the AK-103 bullpup. That's a completely different weapon. That's a completely, which has different firing, probably different fire rates, definitely different fire characteristics as far as recoil and things like that. So just some awesome information, guys. It's so little, but it tells so much. It leaves so many questions left to be answered, and I couldn't be happier about it. So hope you guys enjoyed this short look at this. I hope you guys found this information helpful, useful, and if you did, I certainly encourage you to please hit that like button, because I certainly appreciate the help and support on this channel. If you're new here, just click that subscribe button now right there on the top right. Thank you guys for watching. Have a great day, and I'll see you again soon.